Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. This is a run-in. My name is TJ Lee.
I'm Cole 2K.
Are you?
I am.
You sure?
I'm a champion of some kind too, I think.
I think you're both, actually.
I am pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, you're Colt 2 belts right now. I don't like it.
Yep.
I don't like it one bit.
I do. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I have my chance soon to take one of them away. And then a week after that.
Next week, right?
Another chance. Yeah.
Stardust main event?
No.
No?
That's the trivia. It's the trivia championship week. And the week after that will be the Wagers Championship for AEW's newest pay-per-view.
Oh, we'll have some words for that.
Indeed we will. But today we are discussing WWE LFG Season 3. I thought this was going to be the final episode of reviewing this show because I was under the impression that there would be 10 episodes. But there's not. There's 15. 15 episodes. So this is the second last episode of our review of LFG Season 3. And let's start with let's bring up the Titantron 3000 here, and start with some just high level thoughts. Are we still enjoying the show? Is there anything we would change? What do we think overall?
Well, I still like the show. I still like the way that they do it. They basically assign a coach for each match, introduce the who the wrestlers are going to be, tell them what they're looking for. And then you get a few minutes of the coach coaching them, telling them what they want to see, what they want to do, what they're looking for. And then they go to the match. Then they have the third match, the main event match per se, in front of the NXT crowd versus the regular LFG crowd, which looks like mostly talent. So
yeah, it does look mostly talent. I've seen... there's a bunch that I don't recognize, but I'm assuming that they're probably newer talent, maybe NIL talent that have not debuted in any way, shape, or form.
Or maybe other Evolve talent.
Or Evolve talent that I just don't watch Evolve, so yeah, that's possible as well. Yeah, I'm enjoying it as well, with a caveat, with an asterisk next to it, and that's that it, at this point in the season... And I don't know, again, I don't know if it's because I thought it was a 10-episode season and not a 15-episode season, but it is starting to feel a little repetitive, a little long in the tooth. And I think that the reason for that is I miss in previous seasons where they would throw curveballs or assign tasks to matches. Like there was that one episode where in the middle of the match, they sent a message to the referee and said, oh, you've got an additional 2 minutes, figure it out.
Yeah.
Or you have 2 minutes less. Figure it out.
Or the top turnbuckle comes loose.
Yeah, top turnbuckle came loose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think they still need to do that. I was actually watching Finn Balor's CVV, Chris Van Vliet episode earlier today, or yesterday, today, I think. And one thing he said that just drove it home for me was if he had to give any not evidence, if he had to give any advice to the newer and younger generation that is coming up, it's that yes, there's a plan for the match, but don't be afraid to swap on the fly based on crowd reactions. He's like, too many times I just see everyone stick to the plan, and when you shouldn't stick to the plan because it's not working. The crowd's not getting into it. They're not buying it. It's not going well. The crowd's sitting on their hand, whatever the case is, right? It's not going well. Switch gears. Talk to each other. Figure out what to edit. You know how much time you have. The ref's telling you. So switch it. Switch the dials. Obviously, there's certain spots and certain things you can't do, because especially on TV, because you've got storylines to do and all that kind of stuff. But he's like, there's so many situations where I see wrestlers do a match, and if they mess up a move, they go right back to that move to try it again. Biggest mistake you can make. And I'm like, yeah, that happens a lot lately, especially in the women's wrestling with all the newer women's wrestlers. Yeah. They botch something and they're like, okay, no, reset, try again. It's like, no, don't, just forget about it. It's done. Move on, you know? And I think he referenced, I think the reason that this came up was his Universal Championship match with Seth Rollins, the one where he got injured, tore his shoulder out. He was like, in the middle of the match, I get hurt, and I inform Rollins, and I'm like, let's switch the finish. Let's switch the finish. I shouldn't be winning this. I'm definitely going to be out. And Seth was like, no, stick to the plan. And he's like, in hindsight, that actually helped me because if I hadn't won the Universal Championship at the time, I would not be considered a former champion right now, because he never wanted it after that, right?
Right.
But in 99% of times, he's like, you got to switch up. You got to change things. If something's not working, you got to change it. And he's like, so many wrestlers are just so afraid to call things on the fly anymore. We're missing the art.
A lot of them don't know how.
Yes.
They're not 100% necessarily taught that.
Yeah, and watching this season and remembering how they did that in the first season, or it was either first or second season, they did that curveball episode, which was my favorite episode, because I was like, that's what you should be doing that often to the new hires, to teach them how to call matches on the fly and change things on the fly, or at the very least have them do that in a match with a veteran. Right? Have somebody who knows how to do that, lead them through the changes in a match so they get the feel of how that works when something needs to be changed. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting, and I wish they would spice things up in these matches, because otherwise the LFG this season is just matches and seeing how they do, which is fine. But after now 10, 11 episodes in, I'm kind of like, we need some spice. We need something else. We need a little bit more in there. You know, I really appreciate the backstage stuff, honestly, more than the matches. But that means the matches are not spicy. So spice up the matches in some way. You know, give them even give them a stipulation once in a while or something. You know. That's kind of my thought. I enjoy it. I still like it more than the previous seasons because there's none of this scripted bullshit drama for the most part. But it does make it a little bit more boring. So
it does kind of.
Hopefully they can find a middle ground next season where, like I said, all they had to do this season was just do those curveballs or assign tasks in the ring, which I guess they have done once or twice in this season, and I'll point those out in one of these episodes. Giving them a task to accomplish. But yeah, that would be my only real complaint with this season. Needs a little bit more spice. But let's get to the matches. So episode 8 is where we are starting, and the first match, episode 8, was Jamie Garcia, who last episode we said, is he ever going to show up on the show?
Yeah,
and he finally does, and now he's been in like every episode since he started, which is interesting.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. You're seeing like the same 4 or 5 people in just about every other episode.
Yeah. So it's Jamie Garcia versus Chris Island.
Oh.
So just like last time and the time before that, I'll just go through my notes and we can comment on them. And if you have any additional ones you want to throw out, please do so. So this was Jamie face, Chris Island heel. And my first my first point was, if Chris Island is the heel, why is he high-fiving people at ringside?
Yeah. He's kind of lost.
I don't get it, man. How do you not, like, I can see why he's been let go now. Like, it's like, how are you not getting this? You're the heel. Why are you high-fiving people? Doesn't make any sense. However, Chris Island's punches look great. I thought they looked great in this match. It does look like they may have gotten lost during a failed suplex spot. But I guess it was meant to look that way. But they just didn't do it well. They just didn't look it well. Island did turn down the weirdness factor from his last match. So if you remember on our last episode, we talked about how he did that one match where he was like screaming all the time.
Yeah, because they were trying to emulate the Rock and Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go well.
In front of 50 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus 50,000.
Yeah, it's pretty clear to me that Chris Island has the physical gifts to do the job, but he has absolutely no idea what he's doing from a professional wrestling standpoint. Like from the art and the creativity and the art of selling and all of that stuff. He doesn't get
the entertainment part.
The entertainment part, yeah, he just doesn't get it. Island should have ripped the tape off his hand that was falling off. Yeah, the whole match, his hand tape was just coming undone, and I'm like, I'm just waiting there. I'm just waiting the whole time going, it's going to get stepped on, it's going to get caught on something. Get rid of it. It's not going to be good. The match wasn't bad. Wasn't great. It was maybe Chris Island's best performance, though, which is saying a lot, I think.
Yeah, it's probably his best, I would say.
Yeah, but not good enough because he's, that, like I said, that thing at the very beginning where he was high-fiving people and he's the heel. I'm like, what are you doing? Bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarre. And I thought Jamie was interesting. He moves like a spider. He's weird.
He does. And later on, in his, I don't know if it's his next match, but the last match that we see him in for the episode, episode 11, is kind of like that too.
Yeah. Well, I think when you were looking at the coaches talking about it beforehand, Albert. What is his real name again? What's Albert's real name?
Sensei.
No. No. What's the actual Bloom? Matt Bloom?
The hip hop hippo.
Yeah. Hip hop hippo Matt Bloom. I think it's Matt Bloom. He said something along the lines of Jamie needs to be less bendy.
Yeah, and this match, one thing I did write down was who the coaches were for each of the matches.
Hmm?
This one was the guest coach, Johnny Gargano.
Oh yeah, that's right. He showed up a couple times these episodes.
Yeah, he got up off the production crate.
Yeah, he stopped sleeping.
Yeah, he stopped sleeping and helped out.
Yeah, I think he makes a good coach. Everything he was saying made sense to me when he was talking to the guys.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for this match. If you've got nothing, then we'll move on to grades.
An Island one, you said.
I don't know who won the match. Couldn't care less.
He did.
Okay.
Chris Island won.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can go on to grades.
All right, Chris Island.
Last time we saw him was episode 4.
And what did we give him?
I gave him a 6.
I gave him a 7.
You gave him a 7.
I can't go above a 7, so I'll match that and say a 7. Those 3 points that I'm taking off are for his high-fiving at the beginning. That's how much that matters. It's like, what are you doing? All right. And then Jamie Garcia, our debut look at Jamie Garcia. What are we thinking here?
6. Probably 6 for me.
Yeah, I think it's 6. Yeah. That will fluctuate though as we go into other matches. Yes. All right, let's move on to the next match, which was Tristan Angels, Nathan
Cranston.
Nathan Cranton versus Mike DeRuiter. Mike DeRuiter,
yes.
Let's see what my notes are here. So, during Tristan's entrance, Michael Lockwood was at ringside, Bailey, and he kissed her hand, which was really hilarious. Like he did like a kind of like the gentleman smooch, and the look on her face was like just priceless. She's like, "What the fuck was that?" That was a good spot. DeRuiter with a flying cutter. How many people are using this move at this point? Enough already. Enough. It sucks. The move sucks now. It's overplayed. It's almost as bad as
your name is not Javon Evans. Don't do it.
Yeah. Cody needs to stop. Everyone needs to stop.
Especially if your name is Cody. Stop doing it.
Honestly, I even have a slight problem with Javon doing it. Not because it doesn't look good, because it looks amazing, but Orton's still there. Let Orton retire before you steal his damn move. I'm assuming that's why Cody started doing the cutter in AEW, was as a tribute to Orton. But now he's back in WWE and Randy's still here, so like stop. Let him retire first. That used to be the the approved way of doing things, was let the man retire, and then you can ask him for permission if you can use his move. But now people are like, whatever. I'm just going to use whatever I want to use. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. And then my other point here was both these guys are impressive mechanically. Also, I love DeRuiter's simple theme song. I don't think his theme song is the same in NXT as it is in LFG, but I like his. I like his LFG song. And then both guys in this match really had a lack of emotion and a lack of urgency, I felt. It kind of just felt like
they were just going out to do the moves.
Yes. Yeah. So I was not impressed by either of them. Like I said, mechanically, very impressive, just like Jamie Garcia and Chris Island. But from a sports entertainment standpoint, the match was flat. Which sucks, because Tristan Angels has proven he can do it. So,
I mean, they both can. They're both on NXT TV now.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan Angels, of course, has had PLE match.
Yeah.
DeRuiter had, or Dorian or DeRuiter, or whatever you want to call him for now. Hasn't, but he's been on TV.
By the way, both of Dorian's names are bad. Dorian Van Du and Mike DeRuiter. They're both kind of terrible names. they're both kind of bad.
I mean, not all names can be TJ Leo and Cole 2K.
It's true. You can't match that power.
No, not at all.
Yeah. That's all I really have to say about this one. It was flat. It was flat.
It was KO. I mean, KO produced it, so I kind of expected a little bit more emotion, a little more something.
He did give them shit after the match, where he was like, "Guys,
yeah,
you failed the task. You're supposed to, bring emotion and urgency, and you didn't do that." All right. Grades, Tristan.
Tristan. Last time we saw Tristan, episode 5. We both gave him 10.
Ooh, this was a fall from grace on this one. I would say 6.
8.
Wow. Okay.
Still.
And DeRuiter.
6.
5.
We saw him two episodes ago against Elio.
That was a great match.
With Elio that they pretty much did themselves.
Yeah.
I gave him an 8. You gave him a 9 after that match.
Yeah, I'd give him a 5 on this one. Didn't work.
Yeah, I'll go 5. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
All right, our main event of that episode was Xena Sterling making a return versus Nikita Lyons.
With Booker T.
Mm-hmm.
The first time that Xena's worked with anybody else and with anybody other than Bubba.
Yeah. And she needed a different person because
yes, she did.
Yeah, as we've talked about, she's been kind of not moving up. So getting someone else to talk to her was a really good idea. And it did work, but only to a point. So Booker basically said, the goal of this match for you is make things more realistic. Stop playing wrestler and be a wrestler. And the first thing I noticed was during her entrance, she didn't do her normal pose. I don't know if you caught that. She normally comes out and she does the whatever that pose is that I could never do. And she didn't do that. And I was like, oh, she's listening. She's listening. That's good. My second point here was Nikita was just super impressive. She's just great. Holy crap. She's something else.
You bet she is.
I still don't like her entrance being so rehearsed. She doesn't acknowledge the crowd. She just does the same. I think I said it on a previous episode, but she looks like a video game entrance. She looks like her entrance from the video game, where it's the exact same every single time. It's like, you can't do that. Be a bit more organic. And my final point here was Xena did better, but she's still repeating mistakes, like keeping her arms at her side when she's surging. She's been told that multiple times. Yeah. Stop doing that. You can't. You don't look intense when your arms are at your side. Bring them up and find a way to emote with your arms better. She didn't do that.
Make yourself look big.
Yeah. But she did improve on things. She made things look more realistic. She didn't have that play, like the play wrestler type of physical vibe to her in this match. She laid things in a little bit more. Better facials too. I thought her facials were really well done. So she did improve, but she's still making mistakes that she's been making for a long time. So that was kind of my takeaways. It was a good match though overall.
That was a really good match.
That's all I got.
I got nothing else.
Okay. That's great.
Nikita was great.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
And she did really good too.
And she's the Evolve champion now, which is weird. She shouldn't be on Evolve.
She is the Evolve champion, yeah.
She should be big on NXT right now.
Yep.
All right, Xena, grade.
Last we saw her was on episode 4 against Chantal Monroe. I gave her a 6. You gave her a 5, if you can remember that one.
I think we liked Chantal more in that match, if I recall correctly.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. She did better than that. I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna go up to she gets.
I'd say 7 as well.
She gets 7 on this one. I don't even feel like we should be grading Nikita. I don't know why she's even like
I know.
considered an LFG superstar. Makes no sense to me. I almost want to treat her like Cruz, where it's like she's just there to help out. But whatever, she's in the show. So 10.
10.
Yeah. All right. That was the first episode of this section. Let's move on to episode 9, which started off with Braxton Cole versus Harlem Lewis. Braxton Cole and Harlem Lewis. Let's go to my notes here. Crowd started chanting "nerd" at Cole. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I like that.
Nerd, nerd, nerd. Harlem didn't do anything in his entrance to make it clear that he's a face. So he was a face in this match, but couldn't tell me. It looked exactly the same in every single one of his matches. He did nothing to sell me on the fact that he was a face at all.
He just doesn't have a look of a good guy.
No. He didn't pander to the crowd. He did nothing. He literally did the same thing he always does in his entrance and in the match. Nothing was different. I was like, okay. I mean, I get you want to play a heel, but when management says you're a face, you may want to listen to that.
Yeah.
You may want to listen.
This was Booker.
Yeah. You're not listening to Booker T. You're moving down the ladder, I think. Mechanically and physically, they did well. Braxton Cole's best performance so far. I have high hopes for Cole. He could be an amazing heel and a great sequel to Christopher Nowinski. He's still green though, but
oh yeah, he is.
But he's got potential. He's got the look. He's pretty crisp in the ring. He's pretty crisp. But yeah, his sports entertainment side is not there, which seems to be a big problem with their hiring process in general, because they're doing NIL, which is basically all these people are just athletes from various walks of life, from gymnasts to football players to whatever the case is. So none of them have any like acting experience or, entertainment experience. And that's starting to show, I think.
I remember one thing that Kurt Angle talks about when he does interviews. Of course, he came from amateur wrestling, right? And in amateur wrestling, you're taught, and in a lot of sports in general, competitive sports, you're taught to not show your emotions. Don't show hurt, don't show pain, don't show any kind of emotions.
Yep.
And you go to a sport like this, where that's the focus. It's just not. It's not easy to do.
It was easy for him.
It was just like it was easy for him. It was easy for a few people like that. Kendall Gray.
She's still working on her.
She's still working on hers, but yeah, she. No one quite got it like Kurt. Just you can get a lot of great athletes that are teachable and stuff, but that's the kind of thing that you have to completely deprogram from somebody.
Yeah, it's especially obvious to me on the microphone side and on the women's side. Like, I mean, what do Lyra, Roxanne, and Solruka all have in common right now? They're all bad on the mic. So,
yeah.
If Shawn Michaels takes away anything from what he's learned over the past 5 years, it's spend more time in promo class with these guys. Spend more time.
If they even have a promo class, hopefully they do.
Right? Because we've never seen it on the show. Yeah. And my final point was Matt Bloom gave Cole shit for not putting more thought into expanding his character. He was pretty pissed about it because they did the spot with the book again. And his entrance with the book.
They keep trying that. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's not doing anything different. He's doing exactly the same thing with it. And it's not working. I like the idea of it personally, having the book make, I'm smarter than you, I'm reading all the time kind of a thing. But First of all, hitting someone with a book wouldn't hurt. So I don't know why they are trying to make that a thing. It's not even a hardcover book. it's
pro wrestling.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's all I got. Anything you want to throw in here?
No.
Same
Nope.
same ideas. All right. Braxton Cole. Grade.
The last time we saw him was episode 3.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 3. I gave him a 4. You gave him a 3.
Oh, he definitely did better than that this time. Oh, I'll bump him up to I almost went too high. 5. I'll go up to a 5.
Yeah, just a 5.
He's there in the mechanics. You know, he's like, if it was just mechanics based, I'd give him a 9. I thought he's near ready. But no, I didn't see much green.
No,
not physical.
Maybe 6, maybe 7.
Wow. Okay, maybe. Maybe. All right. Harlem Lewis. I'd also give a 5. He was supposed to be the face, and he did absolutely nothing. Absolutely.
No, we saw him in episode 2 against DeRuiter, the tag match.
Oh,
him and DeRuiter against Harley and Jax.
Right. Yeah.
With the spitting incident.
The spitting incident. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What did we give him?
I gave him a 7. You gave him a 6.
Yeah, I'm sticking with 5. He hasn't shown any versatility. It's not good.
I go with 6.
Okay.
Only put him down 1.
All right. Next up was once again Zena Sterling back on the show. This time against Serena Lenton. First point here was Serena, super impressive here. Why was she let go? She's crisp, great attitude, great facials, sells great. I don't get it. Yeah. Very confusing. Serena was just spot on in this match. Very confusing. Very confusing. Second point was no real improvement for Xena. Not bad, but still making mistakes. Serena outshined her tremendously, just like Nikita, just like Chelsea, or whatever her name was, Monroe. Chantel Monroe. It's not good. It's not looking good for Xena. She's not getting it. She's not listening.
Yep.
She also did the hands at the side thing again. How many times you got to be told not to do something?
Too many.
Apparently. Yeah. She's still here. She's still with the company. So they still see something in her, like we do. But
she does have a new look, a new character.
Oh, I'll have to look into that. I do not know about that. And then my final point here was actually after the match. All the coaches tell these wrestlers to slow down. But my question is, are their matches actually just ending sooner than they're built for? Or like, what is happening? If it's a common thing that all the coaches are like, slow down, slow down, slow down. But if you slow down, you need more time. So if they're telling them to slow down, does that mean that their matches are ending too early? Like maybe they're given 6 minutes, but they're only going out there for 4? It's not really clear to me what they're talking about there by slow down. Like, I understand what they mean by slow down, because they're rushing.
Right.
But
are they rushing to the point where they're going short on their time?
Right? Like the side effect of rushing is you shorten the match, right? But if you're only given a certain amount of time, so I'm like, what's happening here? Are they are they trying to fit too much in a short period of time, or are they rushing with more time than, available to them? It's not, right. They don't make it clear, because I noticed that they've said that almost in every match, and I started to get annoyed, because I'm like, guys, you're not communicating to the audience what you mean by that anymore. It's not clear. So I started to get annoyed every time they said that. I'm like, what do you mean? Clarify. Clarify. That's all the points I had for this match. Was Serena did fantastic. Xena,
yeah,
flat.
Yep.
All right, Xena. Whatever I gave her last time, I give her this time.
7.
I gave her a 7? No.
You gave her 7. Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she got to go back down then. What did I give her before that?
No. 5.
Yeah, 5. Back down. Back down
you
go. Back down you go. I'm sorry, if I'm not a coach, but if I was a coach, actually, you know what? I've been a coach, not for wrestling, but I've been a coach and a trainer for a job that I had. And one of the most annoying things about that job was talking to people and coaching them, and then they continue to make the same mistake. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You're being told not to do that, but you're still doing it. Do you need help remembering to do it? Or what is it that's preventing you from making progress on this? So I can only imagine what the coaches are thinking. Stop it. Stop putting your hands down at your sides. Stop it. Like to me, repetition, and they fucking know this. The coaches fucking know this. Repetition breeds fixes, right? Which is why they have them do what did they used to call them? Burpees. They used to have them do burpees, and they would have them get up on the left side every time. I think it's the left side. I could be wrong. Like when you get up, you always get up on the same side, like so that everyone knows what side you're going to get up on as a wrestler. Like take her to the side and have her surge without her hands at her side. Just do it over and over. Just be like, okay, do it again. All right, do it again. All right, do it again. And burn it into her brain. But maybe they think, like maybe the thought process is, if she's not going to do it herself, that tells us what we need to know about her character and how much she wants this.
Yeah. It
could be one of those things where they're giving her the opportunity to fix it herself, and she's not doing it. But who knows what their thought process is there. Serena. Man.
Episode 3, I gave her 7, you gave her a 5. Episode Episode 5, I gave her a 9, you gave her a 7.
Ooh,
I'm sticking with the 9.
I have to give her a 10. She gets a 10. If I had to base whether she goes up to NXT on this match alone, it would be a yes. Absolutely. So she gets the 10.
Right, you talked me into it too. Oh, and this was Terry Taylor. He's a good coach.
He's smart. He's a smart dude. Yeah.
There's a lot of people, like after they come up from NXT and listening to interviews of people on NXT, and they're asked, who are the coaches that you go to a lot? He's one that's almost always mentioned.
Guess who mentioned him on the show, on the CVV episode that I watched today?
pin, I'm sure.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's like, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's amazing. It's like, yeah, it sounds like it.
Yep.
All right. Moving on. The main event of the next of this episode 9, was Jamie Garcia and Malik Blade, who I don't have here because he's technically not on LFG either, versus Apollo Crews, who is also not technically a part of LFG, and Elijah Holyfield, who is part of LFG. So we got a tag match.
It's like the 4th time that we've seen him.
Yeah, can you tell that they're high on him?
Yeah.
They want him to work. All right, first point. Apollo and Holyfield look like a tag team. Shame it's not a thing, especially with Apollo having moved to TNA. Yeah, they look like a tag team. Oh, fuck me. God, I hate that name. God, that name's terrible. Ooh-ha Nation. What?
Ooh-ha.
Brutal. Jamie's movement is unique. Not sure if I like it or not, though. Jamie doesn't sell well. No, he does not. In fact, I would go as far as to say he's terrible at selling.
One thing that Johnny said in the previous episode to them, he came from the Indies. And when when they come to NXT, you have to deprogram their mind from the Indies and rebuild them. And that's kind of what Jamie's in the process of what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because he's you can tell that he spent a lot of time on the Indies.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very indie minded.
Every time he does a move, some sort of spectacular move, he poses.
Yeah.
That's indie-rific right there. Yeah, that needs a lot of work. And then he just doesn't sell. Like they did some sort of crazy spot where his neck was the focus, and he didn't sell it at all. Like he I think at one point he was like in the corner and he was like, that was about it. That was his selling. It was just rubbing his neck a little bit. I was like, dude. There was an odd spot where Jamie and Malik tagged. They had. I think they had Holyfield. I think Jamie had Holyfield in some sort of like arm lock or something like that, and then Jamie tagged in Malik, and then they Irish whipped him against the ropes, and then they did a double leapfrog, and I was like, you threw him into the ropes. Why are you dodging him when he's coming back?
Right.
That makes absolutely no fucking sense. You guys should have
done wear him out.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, that was so bad. It's like, okay, you do a move, guys. You do a move, not a double leap. Like, what the fuck was that? Great intensity and physicality from Holyfield. Amazing finish. This could have been an NXT match easily. Everyone did great. Match of the season so far?
Could be.
It was great.
It's really good.
It's really, really good. Really, really good.
Will your ratings match that?
No. Not from an individual basis. No. The match was great. But individually, they all made errors. And by all of them, I guess I only mean Jamie and Holyfield because I'm not rating Malik and Crews. I thought it was really well done. But they did have help from Crews. It felt like they were kind of lifted a little bit by his experience and how good he is in the ring. Malik, I don't even know why he's on the show. It feels like an odd. Like he's not even a part of the LFG cast. That's why I don't have a thing for him. So it's like, why are you even on the show? I'm so confused. Crews makes sense. He's a vet. Malik? Malik's almost kind of got the Nikita spot for the guys, where it's like,
yeah,
you shouldn't be here. You're an up and comer who's already up and coming. Like, go do your thing. You got things to do. Was Malik one of the ones that was let go?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense then. They basically used him here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got.
I got on.
All right. Jamie, grade.
Well, we just gave him a 6 last episode against Chris Island. I'm sticking with a 6.
I would say a 5. I'm going to go down 1. He didn't sell well, and that double leapfrog thing made no fucking sense. Like, I was physically laughing when I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I just couldn't believe it. It was weird. And then Holyfield. Holyfield's an interesting one because he has the look, he has the physical intensity, he lays it in, but at the same time, he still looks green, and I'm not sure what it is about him that makes him look green. I think he does a lot of waiting. I don't know if you noticed that. He does a lot of like when he he reminds me of a wrestler that I like of someone who did the same thing. I think it was Bobby Lashley in his early days, where when he wasn't doing something, when he was waiting for a cue, even if he was in the ring, he would kind of just be standing there intensely waiting for what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And not really like, it doesn't really feel like he's there. It doesn't really feel real. It feels like he's concentrating on not screwing up. I think that's the greenness that's coming out in him. But
I can see that.
But he looks amazing. And that punch is amazing. But I don't think he's ready. I would say 7. I'm going to go with 7.
Last episode, which was against Cruz, you gave him a 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this one was a little difficult to grade him because he really wasn't in the match a whole lot. That's the problem with tag matches, is sometimes there's one of the party members is going to be not in there as much, and he was kind of the one in this one. But I think a 7's still solid.
I give him an 8.
Okay.
He's improved again.
Yeah, he's definitely not flat or de-evolving like Cena is. All right. Episode 10 kicked off with Harley Riggins versus Mike DeRuiter, aka Dorian Vandu or Vando. I really don't know. So the first thing that was interesting was it was noted that Harley's tag team partner is injured. What's his name?
Jax.
Yeah. So Jax is on the outs right now. I think he tore his bicep or his tricep, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
My second point here was Harley oozes dirty heel vibes. He
does.
He's
like,
just dripping in it.
Like Dolph.
I would say Dolph. Even more than Dolph. Like I get what you're saying, but like that kind of vibe, that kind of dirty vibe. But I think he just oozes villain. Everything about him. Was he the one that spit, or was it the other guy? I can't remember.
I think it was him.
It was this guy? Interesting. Okay. So one of the coaches, don't quote me on who it was. I think it may have been KO and Booker were both kind of on this match, if I recall correctly.
This was Terry Taylor.
Oh, it's just Terry. Okay. Now I remember. Yeah, you're right. So Terry Taylor was talking to Mike DeRuiter, and they kind of got a little heated there, a little heated backstage, because Mike was basically being told by Terry Taylor, less is more. You don't need to do 80,000 flips and crazy moves to get over. It's not going to work. It's the magic of the moment that makes it work, which is something that AEW needs to learn.
Oh boy, do they!
Yes, they do. But DeRuiter,
1-2 kick out. 1-2 kick out.
1-2 kick out. Yeah, 70 times in a row.
Kick out.
Oh fuck me. And DeRuiter was very defensive about that. And he's like, but I need to do what got me to the game. I need to do what makes me unique. And he doesn't understand. He's not grasping the fact that what got you here is what got you here. Now you need to learn what's going to get you to the top of here. And it's not what you did to get here. It's just not. If you want to do what you did to get here, go to AEW. That's where you should be going.
Or go back to the Indies.
Yeah, because that's not what we do here. We're sports entertainment. And
good or bad.
Yeah, for better or for worse, that's the WWE style. And if you don't adapt to that, you're not going to make it. You're just not going to. You're going to be.
Someone doesn't like it. More power to them.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of it that I don't like.
And then he ate shit in the middle of the match. He tried to do a flip, and he slipped. He did recover, but he slipped. Didn't look good. And all I could think of was Terry Taylor's. I think they even may have shot Terry Taylor in the back going.
Yeah.
It's like you you dug your own grave there, buddy. That's not a good look. Harley at one point did a whisper in the wind, which for a guy his size and B, a heel was not needed. It did look good though. But it just didn't make any sense to me why he did it. He's big. It's like Kevin Nash doing it.
He came out. I was funny you say that name. He came out, if I remember correctly, he came out dressed up like Diesel.
He did in his tag match too.
Pants,
the long,
and then the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we compared him to Diesel in that tag match that were the spit match. And then we compared his tag team partner to Adam Page. Yeah, they both looked like Temu versions of those guys, and yeah. So it just looked weird. He didn't need to do that. Harley's foot in the chest spot looked bad. I don't know what I'm referring to there. Maybe, do you remember what I might be referring to there? I think Harley was
probably something in the corner.
Yeah, I wish I could remember specifically what that was. It was either a pin or him like shoving his foot into DeRuiter's chest at some point, but it looked bad. Whatever it was bad. Harley gave a nice drop kick to the head of Mike DeRuiter at one point. The story of the match was bad and confusing. At first, it looked like it was a leg focus match. But then there wasn't much leg focus or leg selling. They were kind of all over the place. The story just didn't flow. I like what like it felt like at the beginning that it was one of those matches where it's like target a body part and keep going after it, and then that guy makes a comeback in the middle of the match. But then they kind of just like let that go. It wasn't a thing anymore. So, it was kind of a mix of good and bad in this one. It was kind of messy, a little all over the place. Some good stuff, some bad stuff. Harley more impressive than DeRuiter.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't in this match.
If you don't have anything, grade for Harley?
Great for Harley. We saw him episode 2. We both gave him a 4. Definitely better.
Definitely better. Yeah, I go.
6.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I was thinking of 6. Yeah. I mean,
we just gave him a 5.
I can't not punish him for being cocky and saying that this is what I do, and then you go there and you do it and you fuck it up. So I'm gonna
stick with a 5.
I'm going with a 4. Sorry, I gotta knock you down a peg, bud. Don't say this is what brought you to the dance and then go there and fuck it up after you were told not to do it.
Oh,
doesn't look good on you.
All right.
All right. Next up was Mason Holiday versus Bailey Humphrey, aka Micah Lockwood. So before the match, we saw Bubba walking them through the match, producing it, so on and so forth. But this was different. He walked them through the tiny details in the match, which we haven't seen before. Like, he was specifically walking them through specific tiny things that you do in wrestling to get over and to make the audience buy into what you're doing. And he was showing them how to do it and why you do it. And that is what I want to see more of on the show, is that kind of stuff. Because that stuff I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes total fucking sense. And even I think Mason in the post interview was like, I'm so glad I got to talk to Bubba. I'm so glad he walked me through this, that, etc. Because now I get it. I get exactly why we do certain things. And I think it goes back to the NIL situation where these people didn't come up in wrestling. Many of them have no experience watching wrestling. So these coaches can't go into training these guys with the assumption that they get those little things already because they watch wrestling. Because they don't. And I wonder if that's part of the issue with the sports entertainment part of a lot of these newer guys is they're not walking them through those little things, you know? I mean, and maybe they don't have time. Like, Matt Bloom's probably teaching like 40 people. You know, maybe he just doesn't have time to teach those things. And that's the advantage of LFG with individual coaches for individual matches and stuff like that. But I thought that was super, super interesting. And, you know, as much as it sucks to say, maybe these guys need a little bit more hand-holding so they get it. So they get things. You know, maybe the old school way of training these wrestlers is not working. So I thought that was really interesting and a really good segment. I want to see more of that on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you said, they're coming in as athletes and not pro wrestling fans.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Not even entertainers. Nothing.
Right.
Just athletes. You know? Their whole life, in most cases, I'm sure, has been be the best at blank. And now they're turning that around and saying, be the best at blank and blank. And you have no experience in that second blank. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's just it's starting to become more and more obvious, I think, that is a problem. The match was fine. I don't quite agree with Bubba on the fact that they look similar in power. I didn't buy that at all. Yeah, they're like within an inch of height of one another, but Bailey looks like she could fucking bench press Hulk Hogan or Andre the Giant.
I mean, I probably could right now.
Wow. Dark jokes.
They're dead.
We're going there. All right. But yeah, so I didn't buy that Mason was going to be able to overcome Bayley's power. I thought Bayley should have. I think there should have been a little bit of a struggle, but not to the degree that Bubba was like trying to sell us. I wasn't quite there. Mason delivered a rough body slam onto Bayley that could have ended badly. She didn't let go in time, and kind of had to. It was one of those things where it was like, I should have let go here. I realized at this point that I should have let go, but now I can't let go because if I do, she's going to land on her head. So now I have to kind of hold her, over rotate her so she doesn't land on her head. And it kind of just looked like she put her down.
Yeah.
Which on one hand is good for you. You put the safety of the wrestler that you were against above the show. Good on you. That's what they're taught. So, props to Mason for that. But rough body slam nonetheless.
Very.
Bayley again with that crazy finisher. Has she named that yet? The power bomb into the fireman's carry into the fucking
I don't know.
Death Valley driver.
Because we've not seen it on NXT yet.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't had a match.
Interesting. Okay.
She's just muscle.
She's in the China mode right now.
Yes.
And then my last point was Mason just didn't stand out at all.
She's good, but she just doesn't stand out.
She's very bland.
Yep.
That's all I got.
That's it.
All right. Grade Mason.
Mason, episode 7. I gave her a 6. You gave her a 5. She went up against PJ Vasa that episode, if you remember that.
They like her going up against the bigger ladies. Interesting.
They do.
Might be time to have her against like a Layla Diggs or Serena.
Well, if the match with Serena happens,
it'll be on the
It's
indies.
not going to happen there because they're both gone.
Yes, they are. Yeah, she's still a 5. She didn't go up or down.
Yeah, she's still a 6 for me.
Okay. And Micah, 8.
Pretty sure. No, you gave her 7 last time against Carly Bright. Episode 6. Yeah.
I think she lacked something in that match. I think it was like some emotion or something like that. And that's why I gave it a 7. I didn't detect any negative criticism in this match, but I also didn't think that she did like above and beyond either. So 8.
Yeah. 8 for me too.
Okay. Which leads us to the main event of episode 10. Layla Diggs versus Callie Armstrong. First point. Callie is intense. That's it.
Yeah, she is.
She gives such Bianca Belair vibes. Off the charts. My
I
second.
think she could be a better Bianca.
Ooh, them's fighting words. I see a future PLE match. My next point was Layla gets it. She gets it. She's there. All the sports entertainment stuff, all the little things. She gets it. I still don't like her entrance. I think it's still forced. But that's pretty much 90% of the LFG people.
Yeah, I don't hold their entrances against them or their themes.
Yeah, I don't hold their themes against them, especially fucking Serena's. That down. Did you finally hear the down with the sickness crap?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What was that shit? That's terrible. But yeah, Layla gets it. You can just tell. All the little things. She gets it. It's so weird how some of them get it like that and others need their handheld. It's interesting. Both are very, very crisp in the ring. They bumped heads at one point in the match and busted open Layla minorly. Oh yeah, so she did. Callie Armstrong did a move that looks stupid. I hate the move. It's the one where Layla was on the ground and Callie Armstrong runs up, jumps, and then kind of just squats on her. Lands on her.
Yeah.
There's a number of wrestlers that have done that over the course of modern wrestling, and I think it looks terrible. I've never understood why anyone uses that move. It looks dumb. But
usually when someone does that, they're going to be big, like earthquake.
Yeah, that would make sense. Mark Henry, but small people like that, just bizarre. But what happened was she came down, and her head came down so low, and Layla's head came up and into her jaw. So her forehead hit, I think, either her Armstrong's chin or her teeth, her upper teeth, and cut her open like right here.
Yeah.
Armstrong did a serious pounce.
Yeah, that's her finisher.
Love it.
I think the Armstrong effect, the Callie effect, or something like that.
Yeah, I recall. I recall it having a name. Just call it the pounce. It's fine. The pounce. Great match. Still too fast though. Slow down, or give them more time. I don't know which one. I still don't know. I still don't fucking know which one it is. Slow down or give them more time.
The Callie connection.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's not a good name. The Callie connection. Oh wait, so they're referencing like it being a train.
I guess.
Yeah. Pounce is still better. But great match. They still need to slow down and sell things better, but very, very, very good.
Fantastic match.
Yeah.
Probably one of my matches of the season so far.
I would agree. All right. Grade for Layla?
Layla last time. Oh, wow. Episode 3. I gave her 6. She gave her 7. She went up against, it was a tag match. Mason and Layla against Serena and PJ.
Well, she definitely did better this time. I'd,
8.
Yeah. 8 or 9.
I mean, they've both been on NXT.
Yeah. 9. Go with the 9. 9. And Callie Armstrong also gets a 9.
Yeah, easy 9.
All right. So that was episode 10, which leads us to the final episode of today's review, episode 11, which kicked off with PJ Vasa versus Serena Linton. I thought this was a weird one because I'm pretty sure they've had this match before on a previous season.
Well, I mean,
they've both been since season 1, right?
Yeah, they've both been since season 1. Yeah, I'll talk about that after the match.
Okay. This one didn't go as well for Serena. I don't know what happened on this one.
Well, they had her be the babyface.
That might be why. But
she's a much better heel.
She is a much better heel. That being said, she had a few mishaps here. So there was some drop kicks that she did in this match, but she barely hit PJ with them. And when you're a small girl going up against a big lady, you can't barely do anything. Yeah. You got to lay that shit in. In fact, I think there was one drop kick that like you could see the gap. Like she didn't even hit her. I was like, I was oof. And then the same thing happened on a bad crossbody. She PJ was like sat up on the ground.
Yeah.
And she jumped on her and it was so weak. I was like, come on, lay it in. This is a big lady. Don't pull back. I don't know if it's because they're friends. They don't want to, they're afraid of hurting each other or what happened there.
That's what they talked about. Putting them against each other. And I think KO was I think Kevin was the producer. or the coach for it, they were talking about how, when you're in there with your friend, you kind of hit them harder because you know that, there's no malice or anything
right
with it. Something like that.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
No.
The opposite happened. While she wasn't nailing her moves, she is in this match being more aggressive like KO asked her to be. So that was a positive. PJ suffered from the same thing. She just kind of holds people in a lot of her matches, and she did that especially in this one. She just kind of holds them and waits for people to move into the position. So I'm talking about I'm not talking about holds. I'm not talking about choke holds and stuff. I'm talking about like when you go to pick up a wrestler, right? You've beaten them down, and now you're raising them up in the corner, or you're getting them back up to their feet. Experienced wrestlers will like grab them and pull them. You'll see them doing that. We all know that the wrestler has to stand up on their own. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But you make it look like you're dragging them to their feet. She just like basically rests her hands on them and waits for them to get up. And you can tell that she's doing that. And it's like, be aggressive. This is wrestling. This isn't, you're not dancing,
Right.
So I found that to be irritating. And I probably wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't for Serena's lack of laying it in. Because then I started noticing those things. Yeah, rough match. Rough match. Neither really shined. Kind of a dud. That's all I got.
Definitely not their best effort.
No.
Or not their best output.
No. All right. PJ Vasa. Great.
We gave her episode 7 against Mason. I gave her a 9, you gave her a 10.
Oh, yikes. 6.
7 for me. She's a better heel.
Yeah. She should have done better in this match. I'm not sure what happened. So I'll stick with my 6. And then Serena. Oh, man.
What I just give her?
We
just gave her a 10.
Yeah, we just gave her a 10. She was nowhere near a 10 on this one.
8.
I would 6.
Oh.
She needed to lay it in.
She's got it. Oh, yep. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say she needed to lay it in, and she didn't. And it's like, it's not good. Lay it in. So that's it. That's all I was gonna say.
Yep. So she's got a YouTube channel. She's she's still wrestling. She's not giving it up.
Good.
She did like a Q&A. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what, or I don't know exactly what the question was, but I'd read that, not that she has ill feelings, but she said that when she started season 1, she was just kind of behind everybody else because she had just showed up there like not even 2 weeks before.
Wow.
LFG season 1 started recording. I mean, she was just brand new in there.
Yep.
Didn't even know how to lock up when they first started recording.
Wow.
So she's gone from that to what she is now in season 3. She's
a little sour.
She's good. A little sour, maybe.
I don't blame her.
Feels like they weren't as communicative as they could have been. Certainly open to going back. But definitely kind of has a chip on her shoulder. Good. Which could be a good thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Wrestlers that get a chip on their shoulder can sometimes be very helpful.
Yep.
Hopefully we see her back. If not, I'd like to see her in TNA to see what she can do there. And maybe that can be her sort of gateway back to WWE. Don't go to AEW. Fuck. Please. Stay far away.
Come on. They've got all the greats there.
Oh, yeah. They have one.
Two.
Yeah, I guess two. I was in my mind. I'm like Tony. Oh yeah, Mercedes is there, I guess. And Tekla. They got Tekla.
Tekla. Yeah, when you said one, that's what I thought, because that's who I immediately thought of was Tekla.
Yeah, no.
I'm just counting down the days.
Yeah, it's almost over for her. All right.
Yeah, it's almost over for Tekla.
All right, next match was once again fucking Jamie Garcia.
Once again.
Versus Braxton Cole. All right. So, before the match even started, Braxton Cole, for some reason, was given some promo time. And it was fine for his first attempt on the mic.
It was okay.
It was okay. You know, I've definitely heard worse. I've definitely heard better. But for his first attempt, not terrible. Not terrible. However, Cole's punches suck. Stop punching people. They just stop. Just switch it to forearms. You're fine. Not everyone can deliver a good punch. Stop doing it. The rest of his offense looked great though in this match. Looked really good. My next point was Jamie gives me AEW vibes. I think he's in the wrong company.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna last.
You made a point to say I've been doing this for 8 years. So I'm like, yeah, you
hit the road, Jack. Your time is coming to an end. He's got to be next on the chopping block, or was he one of the ones that was released? I don't know.
No, he's
still there.
He's been in NXT.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Well, I'll have to judge him when I see him in NXT.
Oh yeah, Romeo Moreno.
Romeo Moreno,
M-O-R-E-N-O.
Romeo Moreno. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see what happens. But everything about him just screams AEW. I don't think he's gonna make it. We'll see. Cole used the X-Plex. I love the X-Plex. It's a great move.
Yeah.
You like it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a suplex throw. It's cool. Pete Dunne used it. I think it was his finisher, actually. Whatever happened to that guy?
No.
He's been gone a long time.
He has.
They changed up the finish with the book this time. He would go to use. Typically, he would go to use it, and it would be successful in some way, where he would trick the ref into looking at the book while he goes and does a low blow on someone. But in this case, Jamie sort of saw it coming, and it was a good finish. Decent match.
It was decent.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been paired with Noam Dar on NXT.
What the
Romeo
fuck?
Moreno.
That name is just a cockroach. Noam Dar. Still fucking chilling in WWE. Just collecting paychecks, doing shit all. No idea. Serena Linton's gone, but Noam Dar? Gotta keep him. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's sleeping with, but must be someone high up.
He had a speed title match against Lexus King. Romeo Moreno did.
Yeah. I'll speed right on out of here to AEW.
They had a NXT tag team title match. Noam and Romeo. Oh, they beat Birthright. NXT Live event.
Good for Noam Dar.
For Noam Dar, yeah.
Fucking weird, man. He's
getting a lot of work, so they see something in him.
Yeah, it's called not being on TV. just I don't know what the fuck what is his purpose? I need to know what his purpose is. All right. Grade for Jamie. I don't know, man.
We just gave him a 6 and a 5 against Elijah in the tag match.
Did I give him the 5 or the 6?
You gave him the 5.
Okay, well, I'll give him a 6. You did slightly better.
I'll give him a 6.
And Cole.
We gave him a 5 against Harlem Lewis.
I give him a 6.
I think you did better.
Yeah, he definitely did better. Yeah. All right, that leads us to the main event of the final episode for this show, which was, once again, Holyfield and Cruz versus Hank and Tank.
Hank and Tank.
So
they came out of the stands because they're always in the stands.
Yeah. The belly boys or whatever they're calling themselves now.
Yeah.
So really, the only person we're grading in this match is Holyfield, because it's just 3 vets, or 1 vet and 2 established NXT stars with Holyfield. Yeah, can you tell they want Holyfield to be a success?
They put him in every kind of situation.
Yeah. Once again, and it's a shame Apollo was let go. Him and Holyfield still look really good together. The spot where Cruz and Holyfield flexed and Hank and Tank rubbed their bellies was amusing.
Yeah.
Apollo is so smooth. What a waste of talent. Yeah, I'll say it over and over again. He's underrated. He's really good. He sucks as a face. He really does. He's just fucking boring. He's vanilla as shit.
He's got a great smile.
He does.
But can't do the babyface promo.
No. Give him that Nigeria. He should. There we go. Bring him back and pair him with Oba. Oba doesn't really need anybody, but it would be a cool Nigerian.
Yeah.
Mix there. It'd be cool.
Oba and Uha.
Oba. Fuck. Oba Nation.
Oba Uha.
Now, the coaches were really happy with this match, but I don't know why. Because their assignment was to make Holyfield look great. And I thought they failed the fuck out of that assignment. There was supposed to be a hot tag to Holyfield. That never happened. There was no build to his punch. And he lost. To a roll-up.
To a roll-up, yeah.
I was like, the assignment was to make Holyfield look good. You didn't do that.
And you beat him.
And so you used 3 vets to beat the new guy. Like, how does that make him look good? That being said, he still looks good. But he didn't improve in any way. This was just like, this felt like a carry. But then not a carry, because they basically carried him to the finish line and then threw him down the stairs. like it was fucking weird. Yeah, I was super confused. I feel like I lost. I feel like there was probably some cut of the conversation about making Holyfield look good that just completely disconnected the whole thing for me, because I'm like, you failed the assignment, guys.
Yeah.
But the coaches are celebrating. So what am I missing? I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing, but
they liked him for something.
Yeah. So, I would give Holyfield whatever I gave him last time. Because there really wasn't.
It was an 8. You gave him a 7.
Yeah.
I gave him an 8.
Yeah, I'll stick with a 7.
I'll go down to a 7.
All right. And that's it as far as the matches go. Let's check in with the rest of the guys who weren't on these episodes. Let's see. So we got Keanu Carver. I've grayed him out because we know he's been promoted to NXT. So he will not be returning to LFG. Same thing with Drake Moreau. He is apparently in AAA, although I haven't heard of him doing anything down there. So I don't.
No, me neither.
I don't know what happened there. I did see that Damian Priest joined AEW or AAA, which that's weird. I guess he doesn't have anywhere else to go. He's kind of like been fished between Raw and SmackDown already. So they're like, all right.
No, he's SmackDown Tag Champion with R-Truth.
Oh yeah. So he's both.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, they are having a title for title match with the War Raiders, who are the AAA Tag Team Champions.
So they're going to crown double champs.
Yes. But that's going to be at a later date. There's not a date set for that match.
Doesn't make any sense to make double champs for the whatever. I don't even care. I don't even give a shit.
That's not the titles that you that's not the tag titles that you unify.
100%. Thank you. Who else we got here? Kendall Gray, we know she's been promoted, so she won't be on LFG.
She's NXT Women's Champion now.
Crazy. The rise was quick.
And you did not pick her. If you picked her, you would be champion right now.
Thanks for that salt. Still
you're welcome.
Still rubbing that wound.
Yep.
Bailey Humphrey, she was in the show. Right? She had a match? Yeah, she had a match against Mason.
Yes.
I don't know why she's in here.
No, never mind.
Yeah, it was...
I was going to say Serena, but that wasn't.
Yeah, it was Mason. Just the one match against Mason. At least on these episodes.
That was PJ. PJ had the match.
Nope.
With Mason.
Nope.
Mason didn't. You're right. She did.
Yeah, that was the test of strength one that I didn't like between the two of them.
Yeah.
Tate Wilder, no appearances on the show. Same thing with Chantel Monroe, no appearances. Still have no idea who this fucking guy is.
Other than being Tiffany Stratton's man.
Yeah. We're 11 out of 15 episodes deep, and he hasn't shown up anywhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So is he just going to be the focus of the last 4 episodes, or did he not turn out as well as they had hoped? And so they're keeping him off TV.
Maybe we'll go the Jamie Garcia route, and he'll have 3 matches in the next 4 episodes.
Certainly possible. Carly Bright. I think she did make an appearance, but it wasn't in a match. I think she's recovering from some sort of injury.
Yeah,
a minor injury, her back.
Yeah,
I think she
something like that. Yeah,
hurt her lower back, I believe she said. Elio Lafleur, we know he was promoted, so he won't be back either. Trill London.
I doubt he'll be back.
I assume he was released at some point in this season, and that's why he's all of a sudden just vanished. So
I think they just kind of gave up on him after that first match.
Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad.
Yeah.
Jax Presley, he's the injured tag team partner of Harley, so we know that he's probably not coming back for this season. And Cam Hendricks, they put him on ice because he had a bad match last episode that we did. And I think they had him in a segment of some kind where they're like, all right, we're bringing you off the bench, but he hasn't had a match yet. So I'm assuming he's going to be in somewhere in the last 4 episodes and get that promotion to NXT, because we all know he's in NXT now.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
That's all we got, ladies and gentlemen.
And no Natty in those 4 episodes.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
I am less and less of a fan of Natty as time goes by. She hasn't done anything particularly wrong. I think she's just super overrated. Sorry. I just do. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of every Wrestling Renaissance Run In, well, I guess not every single one, but most of them, we finish things off by playing WrestlePlay. So let's do it.
Love the WrestlePlay.
Gotta love the WrestlePlay. I wish you could play more than one a day.
Love that WrestlePlay more than Danhausen.
Yeah. Yeah, that train.
Speaking of Danhausen.
Oh, fuck.
I can't wait.
Oh, fuck.
For the wagers next week. Wait. Danhausen against JD McDonough. You ready for that?
That is so premium live event worthy. Did they consider Saturday Night's Main Event a premium live event?
No.
Okay, well, have fun at that show then.
What are you talking about? We're doing the wagers for it.
Are we?
Watch party. Aren't we?
Let me check my schedule. Nope, not doing it.
Oh, wow. I'll have to erase it off mine. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I what a glorified house show. What a garbage show that is.
At Madison Square Garden, nonetheless.
Yeah, nothing like JD versus Danhausen at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, and that's not all.
Oh.
Fatal Influence against Brie Bella and Paige.
Oh, I'll pay for that. Oh, wait, it's not a premium live event.
And that's the only two matches that have been announced.
I'm so excited. So excited. Should be an amazing card. What do you think will be on that card?
I think we'll get a match between Cody and Gunther.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. So what's Sammy do?
What happened on Raw? Complain.
Who knows?
Rightfully.
Who cares? Yeah.
No, rightfully complain. No, I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. All right, let's get to it. Let's start with the grid. All right, we got Lucha roster, Hardcore Champions, Meltzer's Most Charismatic of the Year award. Fuck me. CM Punk's 434-day reign, WrestleMania 20, and the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle you'll have to help me with. I have no clue who was in that, but Jericho was in that, I think. That's about all I know.
Yes.
So a hardcore champion at WrestleMania 20.
Bob Holly?
No, he wasn't on the card. WrestleMania 20. That was a really weird card. Oh, Foley. Duh.
Foley?
WrestleMania 20 and Lucha all-time roster was Rey Mysterio.
Ray?
Yep. And WrestleMania 20 Charismatic of the Year, The Rock, I guess. Yeah. Okay. CM Punk defenses. A Lucha defense. Who? And it's not Rey Mysterio.
John Morrison?
Oh, yeah, that could be. No.
No.
I'm trying to remember who he faced.
I just knew he was in Lucha.
I mean, he faced Cena, so it's probably Cena in the Charismatic of the Year. Yep. Who did he face during that time? He faced Taker. He faced... No, he didn't face Taker. Did he? Edge. Nope. The problem is I don't know the Lucha Underground
Yeah.
roster. Also, that reign was a long time ago. It's like, what, 2012? 2011?
Yeah, 11.
Let's just think of hardcore champions. Jesus. Who would have faced CM Punk during that era? Oh, Jeff Hardy.
Was there even the Hardcore Championship then?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, he didn't. I can't believe he's not
No.
there. Matt Hardy? No. Yeah, the hardcore was well gone before then, so this has to be an older wrestler. Kane? Yeah, okay. Kane. Yeah, the Lucha one I'm never gonna get. I have no clue.
Del Rio?
Wow, good call. He doesn't even have a picture. They're like, fuck him.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. Someone in the inner circle who was in Lucha. Andrade? Was he Andrade?
Sammy Guevara.
Nice. Charismatic of the year in inner circle. Well, can't be that many of those.
Jake Hager.
No way. Charismatic of the year. No
MJF.
chance. Was he in the inner circle? He was.
For a day.
For a day. Apparently it counts. Wow. Well, cleared the board.
Nice.
Good shit. Connections.
I haven't done that in a while.
No, for the grid. The grid's tough. All right, we got Naomi, Shawn Michaels, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Bianca Belair, John Cena, is that Savio Vega, D'Lo Brown, Eddie Guerrero, Damian Sandow, Paige, Farouk, Austin Theory, Bailey, Sting, and Henry. Wow, quite the eclectic group. All right, well, I see some Nation of Domination folks. Henry, Farouk, Brown, I think. I don't think anyone else was, though.
Vega.
Oh, Vega was? Nope. Oh, yeah, correct.
He was in the original. Yeah.
All right. We got 4 women. Could they be just former SmackDown champs or something like that? Could it be that simple?
That's it could be.
Yep.
Huh?
Women tag team champs. Fuck. All right, now we get into the difficult one.
Drew, Damian, Theory, Corbin. Money in the Bank winners.
Nice. Oh, failed cash-ins too.
Oh, failed cash in. Oh, wow.
What do you think these 4 guys have in common?
Hall of Famers?
Cena's not yet.
Oh, no.
WrestleMania main events? No, Sting wasn't in a main
Lost to Triple H.
Yeah, it's gonna be
At
something.
Mania?
It's gonna be
But
something
I don't
stupid.
think Guerrero.
Oh, charismatic of the year.
Wow.
Fuck that. They always have one category in there that is just bullshit. All right, 2-minute ladder. 4 most tag matches with Rhea Ripley. Oh God. Okay, EO.
No, Leo. Liv.
Oh God.
It's just start naming people.
Bianca
Bailey.
Belair. Bailey.
Bianca, Bailey, Becky, Charlotte.
Wow. Jade Cargill? No. Oh, Nikki Cross.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Naya.
Yeah.
Candice.
No. Wow. No. Candice LeRae? What the fuck? These must be so low. If Candice is at number 5, I don't remember that at all. Oh, from NXT maybe. Maybe from their NXT days they're counting.
Shit, if we're counting NXT. Shayna.
Ronda.
Dakota. A. D-A-K.
D-A-K. Dakota. Nice. Okay.
If Tegan Knox, if Dakota's on there.
Yep, that's what it is. It's NXTers. This was an era that I didn't watch NXT, so I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Bash by Elegance and Stephanie Vaquer.
Wow. Yeah. Must have been like one. Maybe two.
Jesus.
Stephanie's on it.
All right, that leads us to our favorite. It's guesser time. All right, we need a middle-aged American wrestler.
Adam Page.
Adam Page. Okay. Well, it's a male American. That's all we got, and not an AEW.
American male.
And they've won a lot of titles. Male. A lot of titles, and they're older. CM Punk?
Sure. CM Punk.
Okay, not Raw. Wow, older than 47. Okay. Yikes. That narrows the margin significantly to like legends. Has to be. Right? Brock Lesnar?
I mean, R-Truth is older.
True, he's on SmackDown. Let's try him. No. Oh, it's not Raw or SmackDown or AEW. So it's got to be a retired guy. Got to be.
And older than 54, so yeah.
Older than 54? What?
Brock? No, Rock.
Oh, fuck.
The Rock.
It is okay. Well, it is a legend. They've won 5 tag titles. We don't know how many championships.
More than 2 singles titles. Less than 10 world titles.
That's not helpful. Oh man, this could be so many people. Stone Cold?
Sure.
Did he win? How many titles did he win? Oh, it could be Triple H too. Let's go with Stone Cold. It is Stone Cold.
Nice.
Wow, 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 wow. Nice.
We gotta build that streak back up.
We do.
He's 61.
Jesus. And he was contemplating another match. Just stay away, man. Just stay away. I know you feel fine, but you're good. You have nothing left to prove. Don't pull a Foley.
6 world titles. Yeah, because Foley's gonna wrestle another one.
Yeah, definitely seems like it. Crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Wrestling Renaissance Run In. If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky, and you can email us at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join us on the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself and so many others, including Colts UK, talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. Patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Cole.
Muchly. Yes, sir.
Take us out.
Well, let's effing go. And we effing went. We checked out LFG. Saw some good ones, saw some bad ones, but maybe we'll see more. Maybe we'll finally see that other guy.
Shady.
I can't remember his name because Shady.
Shady.
I think something's shady up with him. Yeah. Something shady going on with him. But anyway, we played WrestlePlay. It was a fun time. So if you want more fun and shenanigans, join the Co-op Club Discord. And until next time, keep the Renaissance alive.